You are going to get sick and tired of hearing me say this over the course of the next several months, but we have got to get on the same page. Because if we don't, the Trump agenda continues. What he wants, he gets. We are 9 months away from an election that's going to determine every single seat in the House of Representatives and a chunk of the Senate. We are going to have an election in one gestational period that's going to determine who controls Congress. We have got to get on the same page.
So we need to start calling this out whenever we see it. But this opinion right here, this type of thing, is exactly what the Republican Party wants to hear from Democratic voters. A big part of their strategy is to find key issues, wedge issues they can use to split the Democratic voting base, to keep a certain amount of people at home from voting in a general election because they didn't get their preferred candidate. The primary is the time to support your preferred candidate. The general election, it's time to set that aside and vote for whoever won the primary. That's it. That's it. That's the way this works. If you were planning on staying home, if you don't get your preferred candidate, you might as well go and vote for the Republican. You need to understand that you will gain more by having whoever wins the Democratic primary in office than you will ever gain by having Ken Paxton or John Cornyn take that seat.
Yep.
And if you can't see that, you don't belong voting in the first place. This mentality right here, and I'm pretty sure this person's more than likely a bot. Very least somebody who just doesn't participate in these kind of conversations often. I don't know. But considering you have no profile picture and no content, you may just be a lurker. Maybe so. I don't know. But again, this type of opinion, this type of thought process is exactly what Republicans want to hear from Democratic voters. You are playing directly into their hands.
It is quite literally that simple. You fall in love during the primary, you fall in line during the general. And that's how it works. That is the only way this changes. The only way. You staying home doesn't change what's happening in this country. You writing in another candidate doesn't change what's happening in this country. You voting for the Green Party or the Libertarian Party doesn't change what's going on in this country. The only way this changes is if we show up, all of us who are opposed to what is happening in this country, and we vote for the opposition. That is the only way this gets done. And I know that is a bitter pill to swallow sometimes. But it's either swallow that fucking pill or have 2 more years of this shit until Donnie leaves office. Your choice.